Right, with these foam rollers, right, you've got the foam bit. You've got to be careful when you put them on, because things you can put them on a bit, because they're quite tough to put in, these bits. So sometimes you can damage the kind of the foam bit, and it kind of leaves it an odd shape. So be careful when you put it on. Put it on, don't go crazy, like some people like push it against a wall or a flat surface, and then it damages the top of it, and it gives you a kind of funny looking shape when you're painting the door, you know? It's not like runs proper. So just bear that in mind, be mindful of when you're putting stuff on, alright? Alright, when you're glossing up your old roller, you don't want too much gloss on it. You want to be able to at least move around without dripping anything on the floor. Alright. Also with the gloss rolling though, you've got to be careful of the overlap. Sometimes you see an overlap. Sometimes it's best to do an S kind of shape. So you can watch here. So you're kind of going up like that. Yeah. And don't push too hard into it. Let the roller do the work. You don't want to leave overlaps. You don't want to see overlaps. So just leave it like that. I mean, the bonuses of the gloss roller is speed. Speed is number one. I mean, to be honest, it's a really good gloss of speed. It's not that roller's kicking ass, mate. I have to admit. You've got to give people its due sometimes. It deserves it. Like I said, sometimes you just got to be a bit careful of the overlap. But yeah, it's really good. Alright, to be fair to it, I mean, it's not bad actually, but if you put enough gloss on it, puff, mate, right? The only thing I would say with the gloss roller is if you do it twice, yeah, it's actually, I'm starting to side with the roller now. It's easy. Got to admit, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I think I'm changing my mind, mate. Right, that's the door after a first coating of the roller. If you can tell from before, it's not grainy at all. I have to admit, that little mini roller, it's brilliant, mate. Honestly, it's changed my mind. If I had a convertible, I'd be, what am I talking about? It's the internet. Later on in my Bugatti, I'll be taking this door out and it will be sitting in the passenger seat, mate. Beyonce can go walk, mate, get her 29 bus home. This door is banging. Right, I'm going to do the bottom bit. See that? That's the way I finished, so I'm going to do that last bit with a paintbrush and we'll see what it looks like. The only bit is, obviously the door handles, you're going to have to paint around it. And the top bit where the hinges are. But apart from that, roller kicking it, mate. Right, so what we got, 50mm brush. It's a good brush, it's a Harris brush. Right? I like the decent brushes. I think also a crap paintbrush can sometimes give a poor gloss job. Because the thing is, we use cheap brushes for gloss because we want to chuck them away. We don't want to be spending half the day cleaning up after gloss, do you? Which is fair enough. Again, leaving little hairs. I have to admit, I do like the brush still though. Don't get the specks off it, do you? You know, it's a good brush, this one. We quickly go around the door hinges as well. I don't know. I do like the paintbrush still. They've both got their plus points. Roller, if you're banging outdoors, use the roller, why not? If you like painting with a bit more control and skill, I mean the brush does give out a nice look still, you know? I'll have a quick go at the bottom and we'll see what it looks like after. But it's just a tough one. If you've got any preferences yourself, please leave a comment. Would you prefer a roller or a paintbrush? Why do you like it better than another? That's mine. Right, we're just finishing off the bottom there. Obviously this is where the brush comes in handy, as you can see behind the hinges. Like I said, I think there's big plus points for both. The roller though, I mean, time wise, there's nothing compares to a roller. You can't. You could probably. It's so much quicker. But I still think the paintbrush sleeves are nice look to it as well though. So I wouldn't kick the paintbrush out completely. The only thing is with the paintbrush as well, especially if you've got a new brush and that, you get all the hairs coming off them and that. I know you can pick out the start and stuff, but even so, you can never pick them all out. And there's nothing worse than seeing the hair in your work after, is there, you know? So, like I said, there's pluses and minuses. But this definitely, I don't know, it could be the gloss. The gloss is really top quality. Alright. It's not good. Fuck's sake. See, this is what happens when you get hair in it. It can ruin everything. Especially when it starts drying up. Alright, that's done. Up a minute. It looks good, I like it. I'll get a close up on it. Well, as you can see, definitely not streaky anymore. So that bottom bit is the paintbrush. I think it's good. And that bit just around the door handle. But the thing is, above that, that's all roller. As you can see now, it's no streakiness, or you can't see the grain of the door anymore. That's come out really well, actually. I have to admit, I like both. I think if you've got a nice door like this is a nice wood, and it was a nice flat door, you could get away with using a roller, bang. But you know, sometimes you get, you know, some horrible doors that paint don't always soak in well. So the brush sometimes, you know. But yeah, both are good. I'd probably say roller just because it saves time. But give it a crack, see what you reckon yourselves.